Hello students of class 6. So today I am going to start the next topic, and that is unitary method. So what is unitary method? See, already I told you the meaning of unitary in unitary means we will first find the value of one unit. Okay. So if we find the value of one unit, then we can easily find out the value of required number of units that will be given in the question. Okay. So if you want for many units, then first of all you have to find for one. Okay. So that is a unitary method, like in exercise 8.3 or 8.2. In 8.3 we are doing using proportion. That in that case we can also use the unitary method. That means we have to first of all find for one unit, then we can easily find for many by multiplying with that number. Okay. So let us start this exercise at point 4. So see the question number 1, exercise 8.4. It is given that 125 gram of yogurt provides 4.5 gram of protein. Yogurt, you know, it is a substance used to make from milk. Okay. So 125 gram of yogurt provides 4.5 gram of protein. That means 1 gram of yogurt provide 4.5 by 125, because if 125 provides this much of protein, then if we want to find for 1 gram, it will be less. Okay. So how to find this one? By using division. Okay. So 4.5 divided by 125 gram of protein. So that means 100 gram of yogurt provide how much protein? Yes, this will be 4.5 by 125 into 100. So we can do here cancellation. Okay, so after removing the decimal, 1 0 will come in the denominator, so you can cancel this 0 with this 0. So 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. And again you can cancel 5 5s are 25, 5 9s are 45. So 18 by 5 gram of protein. So students, just do one thing. In the final answer, you can convert your answer into decimal. Okay. So see, now I am doing question number 3. So here it is written, a dozen apples weight 2.4 kg. That means the weight of 1 dozen apple. 1 dozen means in 1 dozen apple there are total 12 apples. So the weight of 12 apples is what? 2.4 kg. Next, how many apples will weigh 10.2 kg? So number of apple will be more, because see, the weight is increasing. Before the weight was 2.4 kg, that is the weight of 12 apples. Now we have to find how many apples will be there, so that the total weight will become 10.2 kg. So here you have to remember one thing. We have to take the weight of each apple should be equal. But in real cases, if you analyze, in real case, the weight of every apple may not be same. Okay, some apples are small, some apples are big. But in questions, okay, in here means in this type of questions, here you have to take the weight of every apple to be same. And one more thing, remember, in the last exercise, that is in proportion also, we have done the same thing. We have written one sentence, that is taking the same rate. We are taking the same rate. That means every time we are taking the same rate. Okay. Here also similarly we have to take the weight of every apple should be equal. That means weight of each apple is same, equal to one another. Okay. So see, number of apples weighing 2.4 kg. How many apples are there having weight 2.4 kg? If the total weight is 2.4 kg, then the number of apples in this is 12. So number of apples weighing 1 kg will be, if you want to find for 1, then you know it will be less, because in 1 kg apple the number of apples should be less than this one. Okay, so 12 divided by 2.4, you know that we have to divide. If we are dividing, if we are finding for 1, then you have to divide. Okay, this is given for many and you are finding for 1, then again you have to find for many, because after finding for 1 we can easily find for many things. Okay, you know this thing. So for 1 kg we can easily find, so 12 by 2.4. So we will not solve here, we will solve it finally. So number of apples weighing 10.2 kg will be 12 by 2.4 into 10.2. You know that we have to multiply it because we are finding for many. So for finding for many we have to do multiplication. Okay. So here see this decimal part, see here the decimal part and here the decimal part is same. That is digit after decimal point is same. So you can simply remove the decimal point and you can write 12 into 102 by 24. Okay. But I have not written like this. I have just written 10. Okay. So no problem, it will be cancelled out. So I am removing it now. So see, now we can cancel easily. So 12 2s are and 2 5s are and 2 1s are. So therefore 51 apples, the number of apples is 51, having weight how much? 10.2 kg. So see the next question. Question number 4 is weight of rice consumed by 50 people is 110 kg. It is given in the question. So we can easily find the weight of rice consumed by one people means 1. Okay. For 1 we have to divide, so 110 kg by 50. So next will be weight. Again you have to write, therefore weight of the rice consumed by 70 people. See, here it is written that if 20 people more join in that group, then what will be the weight of the rice consumed by that number of people. Okay. So it is given that 20 more people join in this group. Okay. After that, how many kilograms of rice will be needed for a week? See, already 50 people are consuming 110 kg in the first week. In the second week also they will consume. Okay, 50 people will be there. They will not go. They will be there. And what will happen? 20 more people will join again. So if 20 people will join, then what happened to the total number of people? Yes, it will be equal to 70 people. That means we have to find the weight of the rice consumed by 70 people. That is in the second week. Okay. This 50 people will not go. This 50 people will be there in second week also. Okay. 50 people will eat the rice in that second week also, and 20 more people will join. So what will be the weight of rice consumed by that group in the second week? Okay. So that means the total number of people will increase now. It will become what? 70 in the second week. So that means first of all we have to find for 1 people. That is very simple, you know. And for finding for 70 people, then you have to multiply. Okay. So after multiplying, the answer is what? Now 154 kg of rice is consumed by 70 people in the second week. Okay. Question next is number 5. 24 students collected rupees 108 by buying a raffle ticket each. That means each student is collecting an amount of money by buying a raffle ticket. Okay. So number of students collected rupees 108. 108 is collected by how many students? Yes, 24. So number of students collected rupees 1 will be what? 24 by 108. This is for 1 rupee, means 1 rupee is collected by how many students? We can easily find by dividing it. Then number of students collected rupees 315 will be multiplied. Okay, so you can cancel it and you can easily find the answer. Okay. So students, see, I am doing next question number 7. So please try to do question number 6, and question number 6 is same as question number 5. Okay. So see, next, in 3 hours a train covers 195 km distance. So first of all we have to write distance traveled by the train in 3 hours. One more thing you have to remember, that first of all check the given condition and see what they are telling to find, what they are asking to find. So suppose here in this particular question we have to find the distance. So we have to write the distance sentence first. That means here you have to write the distance because we are finding the distance. Okay. So distance traveled by train in 3 hours is this much. Therefore distance traveled by the train in 1 hour will be this one. Okay. If the train is traveling at the same speed, that means every time, okay, the speed of the train is what? Constant. Okay. Again see the question of apple, that question number 3. In that case also I have told you that you have to consider that weight of every apple is equal. In real case it will not be true, but in this questions, in when we are doing the questions, you have to take everything as constant. Okay, so after class 10 you will get one topic, and the name of the topic is differentiation. So that topic when you will get, then there you have to study. If you have to study the realistic thing, that means in real cases everything is not constant, everything is changing. Okay, like here, if you take the train speed as constant, okay, in question you have to take the speed of the train as constant. But if you analyze, if you observe, if you see, you can, if you ride a bicycle also, you cannot make the speed of that bicycle every time constant. Okay, so remember these things. But in books up to class 10 we have to study for constant thing. When you will get that topic differentiation, then you have to then you have to learn the variable things. What is the meaning of variable? That means changing. If it changed, then what will happen? If the speed will change, then what will happen? Okay, so these things you have to keep in mind. Okay, so here you are taking the speed as constant. Throughout the journey we are taking the speed as constant. Then the distance traveled by the train in 1 hour will be this one. Okay, this is in kilometers. So distance traveled by the train in 5 hours will be what? 195 by 3 into 5. So after cancelling, see, 3 6 are 18, 3 5 are 15. So 65 into 5 will be 325 kilometer. Okay, so students, try to do the remaining question as well as chapter checkup. There are many questions in chapter checkup, but try to do it. Okay, and I am with you. If you face any problem, any difficulty, you can ask me, you can call me. Okay students, thank you.